Whether it's just a quick trip to clear your head or a full on escape down the highway, how you prep before a motorcycle ride can completely change how that ride goes, good or bad. I've been riding long enough to know that preparation, it's not optional. It's vital. And yeah, I've learned some lessons the hard way. One time I skipped checking the pressure on my tires, and I'll tell you exactly how that turned out here in just a minute. But today, I want to walk you through three of the main things that every rider should do before getting on that bike: gear up, check your bike, and get your mind right. The first things first, your gear. It's your armor. You wouldn't show up to battle in flip flops and a t shirt, and you don't want to ride like that either. First, you're going to start with a DOT approved helmet, something that's snug, not loose. Then, you want a jacket with some padding or armor, especially in the elbows and the shoulders. You want gloves. They're a must. They're not just for grip, for protecting your hands. Long pants, always, no exceptions. And boots that cover your ankle. One slide across pavement in a sneaker, you probably won't walk again. Optional stuff includes reflective gear for visibility, rain gear just in case, and earplugs for long rides. The bottom line is don't dress for the ride, dress for the slide. Now, let's talk about the bike itself. There's a quick checklist that riders use. It's called T clocks. Don't worry, I'm not about to throw the whole textbook at you. This is the fast version. T is for tires. We want to check our tread and our pressure in our tires. C is for controls. Make sure that your throttle, your brakes, and your clutch are working smoothly. L is for lights. Check your headlights, your turn signals, and your brake lights. O is for oil and fluids. Look for leaks or low levels. C is for chassis. Make sure the frame and suspension are solid. And the last S is for stands. Make sure the kickstand isn't bent, wobbly, or being held on by a bungee cord. Now, let me tell you about that day that I didn't check my tire pressure. I was in a rush. I thought, they felt fine last week. They weren't. My front tire was dangerously low. I had no clue. It rode just fine. Luckily, when I had stopped, I had some guy roll up and leans over and he tells me, "Hey, your back tire's looking a little soft." Here he was in full gear, helmet, leathers, the whole shebang. I was like, "Wait, what?" So he pulls out a portable air pump, just like he carries it around for moments, just like this one. Aired me up right there. Total lifesaver. That was a blowout waiting to happen. So now guess who always checks their tire pressure? Me. Yeah. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is mindset. Riding's not just physical, it's mental. You've got to check the weather and you've got to know your route. Don't get caught in the rain in just a hoodie. Ask me how I know. Make sure your head's clear. If you're stressed out, distracted, or emotionally spun out, it's probably not the day to ride. Riding demands focus. It's not just a skill, it's a mindset. Always carry the basics: your license, your registration, and maybe an emergency contact card. If you're going on a long ride, stretch your body first. It'll thank you later. And so, to wrap it up, we went over how to gear up, how to check your bike, and how to make sure your head is in the game. Riding's freedom, no doubt, but it comes with responsibility. When you take those few extra minutes to prep with intention, you ride with confidence, peace, and a whole lot more control. And hey, who knows? One day you might be somebody's knight in armored riding gear.